Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a detailed comparison between Coinbase and Binance US to determine which platform is safer in 2025. Security isn't just a feature, it's the absolute bedrock. A breach, a hack, or even regulatory missteps by an exchange can have devastating consequences for users. That's why picking an exchange isn't just about low fees or a wide selection of coins. It's fundamentally about trust and the measures in place to protect you and your investments. So in this video we're going to put Coinbase and Binance US under the microscope. We'll look at their security protocols, how they handle your funds, their compliance with regulations, which is a huge deal, and what they're doing to keep up with the ever-evolving threat landscape. By the end of this, you should have a much clearer picture of where these two giants stand in 2025 when it comes to keeping your crypto safe. And, of course, I'll give you my honest thoughts. So grab a coffee, maybe a notepad, and let's get into it. Alright, let's kick things off with Coinbase. Coinbase, established in 2012, is a mainstream-friendly exchange in the US. As a publicly traded company, ticker Coin, they face higher scrutiny and emphasize regulatory compliance. Coinbase secures 98% of customer assets in cold storage, keeping them offline and safe from remote hacks. They also have crime insurance to protect against theft and cybersecurity breaches. USD balances are FDIC insured up to $250,000 for US customers. Coinbase mandates two-factor authentication, 2FA, for added user security. They support various 2FA methods including SMS, authenticator apps, and hardware keys. Regulatory compliance is a cornerstone of Coinbase's strategy. They run a bug bounty program to find and fix vulnerabilities. An internal security team constantly monitors and fortifies their defenses. The Coinbase Vault adds security for larger holdings with multiple approvers and time-delayed withdrawals. Transparency reports detail their responses to law enforcement and government inquiries. Investments in infrastructure help prevent DDoS attacks and handle high trading volumes. Coinbase is improving customer support for security incidents. In summary, Coinbase combines cold storage, insurance, regulatory compliance, and continuous security investments to offer a secure platform. Users must still practice good personal security hygiene. Overall, Coinbase is a secure and compliant option, especially for US users. Their ongoing security upgrades and user education are positive signs. Emphasis on cold storage and insurance provides a safety net, though coverage limits should be understood. Now let's shift our focus to Binance US. It's important to distinguish Binance US from Binance.com. Binance US is a separate entity designed to comply with US regulations. Like Coinbase, Binance US emphasizes security. They utilize cold storage for most user assets. The Secure Asset Fund for Users, SAFU, is an emergency insurance fund. Binance US offers two-factor authentication, 2FA, and other security tools. Regulatory compliance has been challenging for Binance US. They are registered with FinCEN and strive for state-level licenses but face scrutiny from regulators like the SEC. Binance US implements KYC AML procedures to verify user identities. They use AI-powered risk control systems and real-time monitoring. Transparency issues often linked to its relationship with Binance.com. Recent updates focus on strengthening compliance infrastructure. Binance US is improving customer support for security issues. Looking ahead, navigating the US regulatory landscape and enhancing security will be key challenges. So after that deep dive into both Coinbase and Binance US, what's the bottom line for safety in 2025? Well, both exchanges have implemented significant security measures, from cold storage and two-factor authentication to insurance funds and ongoing threat monitoring. Coinbase, being a publicly traded company with a longer history of navigating US regulations, generally projects an image of greater stability and transparency in that specific context. Their FDIC insurance for USD balances and crime insurance for crypto are strong points. Binance US, while offering robust technical security and the SAFU fund, continues to navigate a more complex regulatory environment in the US, which can be a concern for some users regarding long-term operational certainty. Now, for my personal take, and remember this isn't financial advice, just my opinion based on this analysis, if your absolute top priority is perceived regulatory stability and a straightforward publicly scrutinized security framework within the US, Coinbase probably has the slight edge in 2025. They've just been in that specific regulatory game longer and more openly. However, Binance.US is actively working to solidify its US operations and compliance, and offers competitive security features. The safer choice often comes down to your individual risk tolerance, what aspects of security you prioritize, and how you weigh regulatory standing. And of course, never keep all your crypto on any single exchange. Consider a hardware wallet for long-term holdings. Ultimately, the responsibility for security also lies with you, the user. Use strong, unique passwords, enable the highest level of 2FA available, like a hardware key, be wary of phishing scams, and never share your private keys or login details. Let me know down in the comments which exchange you feel is safer, and why, or if you use a different platform altogether. Your insights are always valuable. And of course, if you found this breakdown helpful, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe for more content like this, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.